so much nonsense in the world. So yesterday, I played a clip from Ben Stein. Ben Stein from I don't know what else he was in besides Ferris Bueller playing the teacher. Y'all seen him. He's been actually ubiquitous in a lot of 90s comedies. He's like a D-list actor who, character actor, funny looking little man, who, let me hold on. Clear Eyes. Thank you, Smiz. The Clear Eyes ad. He was in that as well, I guess. Yeah. Yes. And he's got that voice, but since Trump was elected, Trump has revealed a lot of people that some of us, might have thought was okay. Lucy Lawless. I'm like, what? Look, not Xena the Princess Warrior. Really? You're one of the people? Chachi from Happy Days, problematic. What is wrong? What is happening? And this guy, Jon Voight, who I call Angelina Jolie's daddy, who's a really good actor. I loved him in what's that with where he played Ray Donovan? Thank you, Smith. Jesus, if I don't have it written down, I can't remember it. But yeah, I loved him as the father. He was very problematic, but in real life he is too. Clint Eastwood, problematic. And I wonder, like, have these people always been problematic? Or did Trump evoke or awaken something in them? Are they the real woke people that they keep complaining? Y'all are problematic. So yesterday I played this clip. Is now a story everywhere, and it's got Aunt Jemima trending today. But this happened yesterday because everybody's a day behind, I guess. But play the clip again, Smith, to remind people.
Do something which I sometimes do, which is to make breakfast for dinner. Aunt Jemima, yummy pancake syrup. Now, this used to show a large African-American woman chef, but because of the inherent racism of Americans' corporate culture, they decided to make it a white person or maybe no person at all. But I prefer it when it's a Black person showing their incredible skill at making pancakes. So God bless you all. And have
Okay. Goes on to talk about something about woke culture. So this is the gaslighting we were talking about yesterday that we have to constantly, and I'm going to do a better job of pointing it out. It's kind of been my thought that, I'm going to focus on building and let the racist and the evildoers do what they do. But if we don't speak truth to it, if we don't call a lie, if we don't call a thing, it gets to breathe and grow and breed and grow. And we have to call it out. Dude, you are a racist. Ben Stein is a racist. And here's the thing with gaslighting, and those of you who have been in relationships with gaslighters that will tell you it's you, when it's really them. This is classic tactic of liars, is that you say the lie that you're actually saying and you put it on the other person. So taking Aunt Jemima's Zoptic mammy-esque figure off of the pancake and the syrup, the pancake box and the syrup that goes with it, and removing the Aunt Jemima, which literally is a throwback to slavery. See, it's not racist to take it off because the image itself and what it represents is racist. And the fact that you missed that large Black woman, that large African-American, so they're going to use the right terms, right? The large African-American woman, he's not going to call her what he's saying in his head, right? But the woke people are the problem. No, your racism is the problem. And your lack of knowledge of history is a problem. Your ignorance. I don't think he's ignorant, though. Ben Stein actually knows what he's doing. So we got to call it out. And I'm going to direct everyone to In Class with Carr, episode 17, because we spent a great deal of time with Nancy Green, the Kentucky woman born into slavery, born in 1834, who became the model of the original Aunt Jemima person. And she was the one featured at the World Fair making pancakes. It was because the people who made the pancakes knew that white folk were used to Black people cooking their food and putting them in their bosom. Most of them, in enslavement, suckled on a breast of a Black woman. Mammy was the comfort, right? And so we have her cooking the food, and it worked. And we are all subject to the imagery that has been just plow beaten. I'm using that on purpose into our psyche, and that he misses her. I wish I was in a land of cotton. Old times there were not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. My father had to sing that song at 6 years old every morning in Newark, New Jersey. Newark, New Jersey. He and a class full of little Black children, and my father talked about just bobbing his head and that beat and clapping and being so excited that they had little Black children singing that song in America. Square dancing. We got to know the history of these things. So episode 17, In Class with Carr, I just posted it on my YouTube channel. It's 30 minutes of goodness, but it breaks down the entire history of this. And we should know it, because when we're confronted with this, it's not even ignorance, because he knows when we're confronted with this racism, when we're confronted with this level of gaslighting, we have to be able to meet it with truth and facts. So there you go.